Sir, well, much of the estimates that we've been getting from various officials in the last so many weeks have been medyo open-ended kasi while they would estimate yung kung ilang percent yung possible negative na GDP natin within the year. Much of it is dependent kasi on when we go back to GCQ from ECQ and MECQ. Now that Monday na yung GCQ natin sa NCR, how does that factor in our original estimates? What numbers are we possibly looking at, and how does that affect the plans of the finance department?
Well, 2020 is really going to be a difficult year. We've known that for a while now. The first quarter, we contracted by 0.2%, so 0.2%. We really still do expect the second quarter to be worse than that. And the latest estimate is a contraction of 2 to 3.4% for the whole year. However, a lot of experts whom we've consulted from here in the Philippines and around the world, Yale University, the World Bank, and others, have advised us not to focus too much on these quarter-by-quarter growth numbers because the whole world is suffering. In fact, we do have an estimate from the IMF from a few weeks back of a 3% contraction of the world economy. So what did they say we need to focus on? We need to focus on the resiliency of our economy and our ability to bounce back. And one of the indicators that we find very hopeful is when on April 30, even after the first quarter GDP number had come out, the Economist magazine, one of the most respected publications in this field, said that the Philippines is sixth among 66 emerging economies that they ranked. So the Philippines is number 6 in terms of financial strength, in terms of the way in which we're able to access loans from both the private sector as well as our development partners, such as the Asian Development Bank, the World Bank, AIIB, and others. So the way in which we've managed, for instance, our revenues is seen as something that is going very well for us. The highest revenue performance in 22 years in 2019, the best expenditure performance in 28 years, the highest credit rating in our history, the BBB+ that we received last year. So if you put all of those things together, then you see that we came into this crisis with a very strong economy, which means that we also have the ability to bounce back well. And I guess the alternative would have been in the past when we were not this strong, it would have been harder to bounce.
Yeah, but